precious souls. Let's have some fun. Little tarot. Calling in your higher self, your guardian angels, spirit guides, and your beautiful ancestors. Let's find out what they have to say. Oh, Queen of Pentacles in the upright. Six of Swords in the upright. So, I'm talking to someone who's working on their own financial security. They've got more confidence and moving on to smoother, happier, calmer waters. Okay, this is beautiful. Got the Queen of Swords in the upright. Got the Three of Wands in the upright. Let's find out what we need to know. Wow, cards are just flying out. Page of Pentacles, the Hierophant, and the Ten of Coins. All right, let's find out what we need to know. I guess I could be nice and let you look at these cards. There we go. Make a little room. Good stuff. All right, let's find out a little more about this. So not only are you working on your own abundance, building a secure foundation for yourself with confidence, building security and wealth for yourself, you're also extremely healing, magnetic, very attractive in this energy that you're in. It's really, I feel like it's drawing a lot of people. You're very magnetic as well. Yeah, sometimes not the greatest people as well. You are moving on to calmer waters, and this is after a period where people may have been, doing things behind the scenes to take from you. They've finally given that up, I'm hearing, but you've also cut ties with this person, or you put an end to that, moving on to calmer waters. This is also whatever was going on behind the scenes here that made you feel like people were taking from you or doing things in kind of the background, maybe deceitful. Come back here. That actually was meant. Yeah, these were people that had maybe addictive traits, operated in lower vibration, just doing things that were really quite against anything that would be morally kind, let's say, or working in the light. These people worked in the shadow, okay, whoever these were, but they were meant to teach you how to have stronger discernment. And you are a truth seer. You are a truth teller, okay? And that might have been also what I'm feeling intuitively and getting channeled to me is you coming up against them and finally calling them out, or, taking what was good for you as far as healthy boundaries and standing up for yourself is what brought an end to this. So good on you. That's beautiful. What else do we need to know then about? Can I get more on the Three of Wands, please, Spirit? What do we need to know about planning for the future? You're waiting for your ships to come in because you know what's due to you. You could feel this intuitively. You're someone who just, wow, no one could get anything past you anymore. You've been through this so much that you could see it a mile away. Yeah, there is something to do with finances. Maybe you're holding on to, might still be holding, or someone else might be holding on to you. Let me get a little more from this. I'm going to ask Spirit, what do we need to know about the Queen of Swords and the Four of Pentacles, please, Spirit? I feel like you're also holding on financially. Maybe you're coming out of this rocky situation, so you are building your own wealth. You might be just kind of trying to be, you've learned a lot about budgeting for sure. Okay, a lot about budgeting. But you might be holding on to people or positions. And maybe some past issues. So these people might still be in your energy, but there is a decision that needs to be made. So this person, or whoever this group is that came against you, or this person, they might be coming back into your energy, and you can feel them because you're so intuitive. You're incredible. Just to make one final decision as a test, maybe to prove that, yeah, I learned my lesson. I don't need these people in. So if somebody or anybody from this kind of this dark energy, if you will, comes about and tries to tempt you with something to try to say, wow, I see that you're still struggling to build your wealth. Let me help you, or anything like this. They come back all sweet and, full of these very Page of Pentacles. Yeah, they're going to come in and they're going to bring some kind of a new beginning they want with you or an offer. This is the page, okay? It's a small offer. They're just trying to keep you held up, I'm hearing. This is very important. So see it as a test if it feels. You're the queen of swords. You've already learned. So if it doesn't feel right, don't take it. You trust your instincts. I'm also hearing there's this was a spiritual connection of some kind, but I feel like it was a karmic spiritual connection. So something you're only meant to learn from, and so is the other person. So it's okay that you walked away from them and you will continue to walk away from them should they appear. Right now, a lot of us are going to find a lot of people from the past, a lot of things from the past resurfacing, just kind of as a test to say, hey, are you sure you learned? Are you sure you don't want to do another cycle with this person or these people that, you know, they really knocked you down. They really tried to knock the wind out of your sails. They tried to take your confidence. They tried to hold you back. Yeah, you learned. And you're extremely good at seeing the truth behind things now. This is a superpower that you've attained by going through that. But there's definitely, I want to get more on the Hierophant, please. Spirit, thank you so much. Something's being divinely orchestrated on your behalf to align you with incredible wealth, like incredible security, everything in the 3D, the 10 of coins, okay? You're meant to have this, and this person might be sniffing this out, seeing that you're creating abundance for yourself. You're looking damn good, I might say. This person might be coming in for money. They haven't let it go yet, that they felt like they were supposed to have this. They feel entitled is what I'm getting. And wow, wrong answer. You have no idea. If they don't do the work, they don't get to be a part of it, right? And I want to know more about the Hierophant, please. Thank you. Thank you for all your messages, spirit guides. We love you so much. The Queen of Swords, they just reiterated. This is something you were meant to learn. So this was a very important lesson that was going to help you to learn skills that you're going to be able to teach others. It's a higher spiritual learning, okay? You learned how to cut people out of your energy when they are confusing or when they're draining or when they've got insecurities they're refusing to work on or deal with, when they future fake you, when they breadcrumb you, when they lie to you, when they cheat on you, when they don't put you on the right priority. Yeah, this was busted to pieces, and this was your divine team helping to make that happen. Okay? This is a big tower moment that you already went through, and you learned from this. You are also meant to learn about literally your money. You were kind of stripped down to the bones almost, I'm hearing for some of you, not all of you, so that you will really appreciate what comes in, and you will use strong discernment on who has a right to share in this, okay, and who does not. Who was not there for you when you needed them most and abandoned you because you abandoned yourself. Let's get real, right? It was a lesson you had to learn, but it's not up to you to heal everybody. You can lead a horse to water, you can't make them drink, and you really, I'm hearing, did everything in your power to try to help these people in the past, and they just tapped into your energy and drained you. They stood in the way of your beautiful abundance of this. And now you're getting a chance to actually get this to come in for you. And guess who comes calling? This is what I'm hearing. Oh my gosh. I don't like this energy at all. What do we need to know about well, yeah, I love when Spirit does this for me. This is what they did. They stopped you from planning or moving forward or your ship's coming in. This is exactly what they did. I'm putting that over there. We don't want to look at that anymore. It's got nothing to do with who you are now. Anything else we need to know for the beautiful collective that is watching this at this time? You're a powerhouse is what I'm hearing. Like, because of the things that you've gone through on your path, which was all just to strengthen you and give you these wonderful tools, you're about to be rewarded so handsomely because you've freed your beautiful ancestors in the spirit world of ever having to come back and learn these lessons. You've done so much work, self-work, inner work, not afraid to face your inner childhood wounds. Thank you. Wow, that just floated. Yeah, Queen of Cups. You've opened up your heart space again. You're super nurturing, super nurturing. You're also extremely healing, okay? Let's read this together. Mature, emotional female, security, femininity, loving, warmth, sensitivity, kindness, happiness, intuition, romance, loyal, faithful, shy, easily wounded, pretty, beauty, daydreamer, and psychic, okay? All of these is what you're embodying now. I've got 3 queens here. 3 of the 4 queens. I know I'm talking to someone who's an empress in the making. Your next big transformation is going to put you in a very powerful place. Your spirit, um, your spiritual gifts are going to be increased. I can feel this so strongly. But why do you think this person who is operating in lower vibration at a shadow side, they haven't done the healing? In fact, they're like very manipulative and they like to try to entrap those, like feed off their energy and keep them to themselves, right? They're very controlling and all that other good stuff. Might drink a lot or drugs or whatever. And now they see you and they're used to bathing in this beautiful healing energy of yours. It's so nurturing and loving and kind and attractive, and your psychic gifts are impeccable. Like they're really getting stronger. Of course they're going to come snooping around, especially now, but they lost their chance. You made the choice. It wasn't them for a reason. Okay? Consider them a test and move on. Let's look at this. Let's consider them a test. Oh, this is all blurred. Hi, can we read this? Oh my gosh. Yeah, they brought disharmony, trust issues, imbalance, conflict, disconnection, and lack of accountability. Like we're talking to someone who really operated out of the shadow side, and you're being asked to quit looking at it at all. Don't give it an ounce of energy because they're pulling on your energy. So you don't want to be missing what's being offered to you at this time. Everything that you deserve that's going to lead you to these beautiful 10 of cups is being offered. So do not regret. Do not miss this opportunity moving forward. Oh, I'm hearing you are so divinely protected. Yeah, Knight of Pentacles in reverse. They took way too long and they didn't come forward with an offer because they didn't do the healing. They're out, maybe running around with other people, who knows, but they're lazy. They are just not for you. They weren't going to do the work. And coins represents a long time. It took a long time coming in, okay? All right. Anything else? Closing this up. Woo. Yep, they had stalled all your beautiful abundance from coming in. So remember that when they come around. They kept you from moving forward. They kept all of this from, this is very quick card normally in the upright, the Eight of Wands. They had it all stalled out. They blocked it. I'm hearing they were blocking it. Yeah, they caused a lot of conflict, a lot of drama, a lot of stuff that you didn't need. I'm hearing they actually put some of their karma on you. You actually wore it. You were trying to take them by the hand and walk them through the healing, and they still weren't doing it. Now, I think you've learned you don't need to heal anybody. If they're not doing it, don't take it on. You've worn karma from other people for a lot of your life, I'm hearing. You're just so beautiful. Your heart is so pure, and you've got to know it's time to put that to an end. Release it completely and choose yourself. Dive into what makes you so excited and follow that path and have so much confidence in that path. Nothing else, Spirit? Okay, nothing there. See if I have time for a card that's going to bring some positivity for you to look at, a nice affirmation. If you get called to have a personal reading, email me, guys. paintingsbycatherine@gmail.com. And thanks, so much for subscribing for free to my YouTube channel, Earth Angel 3811. All right, first one. I practice the science of deliberate creation. And there that is. So, giving thought to anything is creation. Giving deliberate thought to anything is deliberate creation. Okay, so I'll let you read that. You might want to screenshot. That's a pretty positive card. Giving thought to anything is creation. Giving deliberate thought to anything is deliberate creation. So be careful where your attention's going. We create whatever we put passionate emotion behind and what we think and daydream. Why do you think they didn't want us daydreaming in school? Why do you think that they put batteries and everything so children don't get to use their imagination? That's right. But if you use deliberate thought, deliberate creation through deliberate emotion, and get excited about the things and focus on the things that bring you up, that really elevate you, that's what's going to be brought forward in your world. Okay, no one else needs to know this. This is what this card is. Isn't that true? It's none of our business what anybody else is doing, and it's none of their business what we're doing. It is not necessary for even one other person to understand these laws of the universe, for you are the attractor of your experience, just you. So you don't need to go around saying, this is what I want to everybody and tell them what your plans are. You don't need to always spread your business around, because sometimes, and as you've experienced, I know you have, I'm feeling this intuitively, the journey you've been on, people have capitalized and weaponized the things that you used to get excited about and stood in your way. It's right here in the reading, and people have done it before. They try to talk you out of it. Keep it to yourself and celebrate it once you bring it into fruition, because sometimes people can really mess with some of your goals and aspirations, even just by gossiping and sending negative light on it. Okay, I really hope this helps, guys. I'm really excited for you because I think that this is going to be something that's going to totally change your world. All of this abundance, all of this happiness, security, and so much joy. And this is from your divine team. So also, I want to remind you, it's important that we also send so much gratitude every day for everything, everything, because even the things that seem to be not working in our favor, like tower moments, is actually our incredible spirit team working on our behalf to get rid of anything that doesn't serve us and to fill it full of the stuff that does. But it takes intuitive action, really deliberate thoughts on what you feel passionate about. Be careful not to think about the things you don't want, because that's what we keep bringing these cycles forward. You're moving on to calmer waters, and you know when this person finally comes around to try to give you one more test to see whether they could finish you off and get that all of that for themselves. They want a piece of it. Just remember who they really are. They already showed you. Take care. Keep shining. Talk to you soon.